Yo, 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 yo. Hopefully you can hear me. Welcome to Star Enlightenment channel. And today I'm just, I'm doing a video about I think it's what is it? Scorpio in the fourth house, right? We're just gonna have a little ramble about Scorpio in the fourth house for everybody that has Scorpio in the fourth house, because me also I have Scorpio in the fourth house. So don't mind me, because really I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be in depth, but really, because you're gonna learn about what it is to have a Scorpio in the fourth house. But at the same time, I'm kind of just here to like ramble a little bit, because me personally, I have Scorpio in the fourth house. Now, when it come to getting readings and stuff like that, I done had many people tell me different things, like, oh, it's not always bad, and this, that, and the third, and how, it depends on the person, and which I do think it depends on the spirit that's in the body with that alignment, more so than it's about the alignment itself sometimes. Because a person with a strong spirit can make a way around that situation, yes. But all I'm saying is, right, when you talk about Scorpio in the fourth house, regardless of what they try to say and try to make it seem like it could be good in this and the third, yeah, it's a yin and yang and everything, but I don't know. I don't really think the fourth house, Scorpio in the fourth house, is really a positive thing like that though. Especially, it didn't help finding out. I think it was yesterday when I found out. I think Scorpio is debilitated in the moon. I know Capricorn is too, cause I can re-look at it and check on it. Let me see if my phone don't die. Hold on. But from what I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, it seemed like Scorpio debilitated in the fourth house. But I was gonna say, even without knowing that, or Scorpio just don't seem like somewhere that's a good place to be in the fourth house. The energy of Scorpio don't seem like fourth house energy. Because I look at it like Scorpionic energy is Scorpio energy off the bat, right? Is already dealing with some type of secrets and desires. Secrets, desires, what's behind the scenes, stuff that you may not be aware of. Secretness, hidingness. It could, in a negative side, it could deal with backstabbingness. My whole point is this: even without using the negative sides of Scorpion energy, Scorpion energy itself is already negative in the household. Sure, y'all could be doing certain stuff that could be geared towards a more positive energy, but the energy of Scorpio, really, without even me having to get into the negatives of Scorpio energy, even the positives itself, it's not about good or bad, but those energies already are more negative in the home. Like when you think about a home, you think about home and family, you think about openness, connectedness, emotional vulnerability. Everything is about being open, help down, intimacy, emotional comfort to an extent, emotional stability. Because when you at home, that's when you kick your feet back. You're not supposed to worry as much when you're in the home, because you can kick your feet back and relax. You can be yourself more so than when you go to the school or when you out in the public or at the job. Those are different areas of life. You can't be as chill and kick your feet up like that at the workplace or around other peers, because you're gonna be looked at a certain way. So everybody may have a different family. Don't get me wrong, but the home itself, the energy of home. I'm not talking about just people, 'cause everybody got a different situation. The energy of home is openness and relax, sit back, chill. You don't have to worry about certain things as much. You can just kick back and not worry about this and that. You can be yourself. You show your face a certain to your family, a certain face, more so than you. How do I say it? You show a certain face to your family, then you show that same face when you was around other people. You show a different face. Is what I'm trying to say. So I ain't gonna ramble too much. I ain't this ain't gonna be a long video, trust me. But that's how I look at it. 'Cause Scorpio energy itself just don't seem like that go well in a family. Because if family is, like I said again, openness, connectionness, feeling at home. When a place feel like at home, you feel comfortable there. It feel like a place you want to be. You don't feel like you gotta worry as much. You can relax. You feel more accepted. That's what people go to a place. You feel like, oh man, it feel like home to me. It feel accepted. It feel good to you. Comfortable. Scorpionic energy is transformation. What you talking about? Scorpio is transformation. How the hell does that do good in a home scenario? The fuck? Home is stability. Home is security. That is the energy of the fourth house. Home is the original fourth house. It's home security. That's what family deal with. If you're dealing with Scorpio, you're dealing with transformation, secrets, desires, deep. deep behind the veil stuff that you don't even know what's going on. How the hell is that family? The hell you got going on? Not the opposite typically, but I'm talking about people who we was having these conversations with. I'm just thinking in my head, how the hell this Scorpio good in a damn fourth house? You feel me? The fourth house is ruled by Cancer. That's the water sign too. But Cancer, like I said, is emotional vulnerability. Feeling nurtured. That's nurturement. Scorpio is detachment and death and transformation and secret desires, secrets and generals, things being transmuted, but things being transmuted into the dark, things not being seen. Occult energy. That's Scorpio. Um, like I said, behind the veil. Um, you know, all that type of stuff like that don't. I'm telling you, that don't seem like that go good in a family situation. That seem like issues, problems, behind the backstabbers. You think probably really your friends and family, but people that's really against you, people that got that's because remember Scorpio is also ulterior motives. That's the stinger, backstabby. That's what backstabby comes from. That's the stinger behind you getting stabbed in the back. Um, what else? What else? Or you being stabbed? Um, like I said, ulterior motives. So you got people probably around you, in that you can't fully trust. Now there's positive, and negative things. Yes, the positives is. Oh, another thing. One of the other negatives too, because this could be positive and negative. But one of the other signs of things of Scorpio is guess what? Power and control. So the positive could be it may be something in your life that you may be able to take power and control of, but a lot of time negatively since it's family and it's outside of you, it's not like a personal house. Like it's a personal house dealing with your personal situation, but it's not your own personal energy. Like for instance, you can't control how your family react to you, right? How your family act and react. But if it was the first house that would be different because that's like your actual individuality. Power control in that area will be different. I can say it's more of a benefit to you, what you can have power control of. But since it's the family, it's external. A lot of times it's probably going to work against you because power and control in the Scorpio fourth house, that's the home and family dealing with power and control. That means it's probably going to be power and control with you. You probably going to have power and control issues. In your life though, like people, you probably gonna find a lot of people in your family that have power and control issues. You can't do this, you can't do that, and if you can do this, it's got to be this particular way. You know what I'm saying? And that I mean, a lot of everybody got effed up families nowadays, you know. But that I'm just saying, Scorpio energy in general, that don't seem like a positive placement to have in the fourth house, knowing fourth house is home and family. So that's all I got on here to say. It just don't. It don't seem like. So I know people was trying to say to me the other day, like, oh, but it's not all bad. Yeah, I ain't gonna say everything is all bad. It's always a positive, negative. Everything is yin and yang, but that just don't seem like a great placement to have your. That seem like almost like a debilitation. That's not somewhere you want to have that at. Not with the energies that brings. Scorpio, Scorpio, that's more like eighth house thing. That's anything dealing with any type of relations though, outside of you. I don't look at Scorpio as a positive placement to be in. I don't care if it's dealing with seventh house relationships. That's the house of relationships. I don't care if it's dealing with your relationships. You don't want Scorpio in that. I don't care if it's dealing with um 11th house. You don't want it to deal. You trust me. You don't want it to be in that. Um, you don't want it to be in no house that deals deeply with your relationship. And fourth house is one of them. Cause home and family, that's them externally. That's people in your life that a lot of times you can't even that you grew up with. So you don't you're gonna be around. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm still here. I think I'm still here. So yeah, but as I was saying before, yeah, that doesn't seem like a good place for your home and family to be in. Is Scorpio, or Scorpio to be in your home and family, the fourth house, aka. That's all I'm saying. So like I said, I ain't gonna ramble too much, but I did want to be in depth. I did want to, cause it was something else I had to say too. But any house that's dealing with relationships, are you relating with others outside of yourself in your life? I don't think Scorpio is a good placement to be in, cause you gotta understand. Scorpio is even kind of more separate, low key than even Aries, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. At least in my mind, because even though Aries is the passion, motivation, doing it by yourself, mind you, Scorpio energy is just the feminine side of Aries, because they both ruled by Mars to an extent, even though it's Pluto's ruled by Scorpio, but they both move by Mars. Mars, Aries is the masculine side of Mars. Scorpio is the feminine side of Mars. So these still back. They're still the same energy. One's masculine, one's yin, one's feminine. But my thing is this: you think Aries is independent and by itself and solo, but that's still masculine and yang. Yang energy is always gonna be more external anyway. So you dealing with a feminine energy of that same principle, and feminine energy is more actually internal. So I'm not saying it is water, so it's a sense of connectivity there. But that's what I'm saying. That's a dark. That's a negative water. That's like a that's dark waters. That's stagnant waters. That's not like mutual like Pisces. Like, oh, I'm communicating back and forth. That's more like on some other stuff. That's why they always be like they like revenge. Yeah, yeah. Another thing, Scorpio dealing with revenge. Is dealing with backstabbing energy, get back energy. All that is Scorpio. Get back, stabbed in the back. Everything dealing with the back. You know what I'm saying? Um, all the way to the Scorpio stingers in the back of a Scorpio. But that's besides the point. Everything is dealing with some type that energy is not suitable for a home and family, my dude. Home and family is nurturing, being trained a certain type of way to go out into the real world, feeling that love and peace that you can feel that you the eternal world not gonna really show you. This is why your safe haven is always supposed to be the home. That's why in every sport you go into home. Like even like in baseball, you go into home base. You're trying to reach back to home base. That's where you're safe. Oh, he's safe. Safe back into home. Like when you reach that, you're good. It's not supposed to be something where you're dealing with transformation as much and backstabby energy and get back energy. That means you got a lot of snakes because Scorpio kind of like snake energy. You got a lot of that means you got a lot of snakes. I look at any I don't care what nobody say. Any place and I'm a rim, I don't give a damn. But any place where you got Scorpio in, and I'm gonna say this and probably leave. Any place any place I feel like any place I feel like you got Scorpio in, that's a relationship house. Like I said again, whether that's your fourth house, that's home and family, that's relating. Whether it's your seventh house, that's the relationships of all sorts, marriages, all that stuff, girlfriends, boyfriend, friendships, all that. That's seventh house. Whether it's dealing with 11th house, because that's also dealing with relationships and stuff like that too. I think it's what is that called? What is that called? Um like people that you can be in organizations with, like friends, but like big groups and organizations, like you being a part of something. Think of stuff that you can be a part of, like organizations. That's 11th house. You don't want Scorpio in there because why the hell would you want something backstabby in your organizations that you're supposed to be a part of something, no matter what it is. Because even if you are in the cult, you don't want something backstabby in it. Um, what else was I gonna say? And it's another one too. I think the third house is also denote. That's another air house, aka air is relating and stuff like that too in communication. So the third house is communication. That's like that. It's ruled by Gemini. So that's like that's even though that's the ability to think and analyze as well. It's also your ability to speak and have communication because that's the throat chakra. It's the third house. So none of these I feel like you wouldn't want um Scorpio really in them per se. I mean, there's gonna be benefits to anything, but especially none of the direct relationship houses. And knowing that your fourth house is low key one of them because that's home and family. That's people you're gonna be related with. You don't want Scorpio to be in that, bro. Give me one more second. One more second. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm gonna end this out with this because I had to go somewhere real quick. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Scorpio don't feel like that goes well to the fourth house. That's something I wouldn't say that's something you that's good placement that goes well. It seemed like anytime or any house that's dealing with relating with others of any sort, I feel like Scorpio is not a good place to really be in because even though it's water and water's supposed to be connecting, remember that's a different type of water. That's not the mutual water like water flowing in a river or water in the ocean. Scorpio is stagnant water. That's still waters. Remember, because it's fixed. So that's like still water. What happened when water, like in a pond, it turned it? Think about swamps. That's still water. What happened? The water get toxic. You can't drink that. It's not moving water. It's not filtering over rocks and minerals and good minerals and all that stuff like that. No, it's toxic and it gets swamp stuff. It gets bacteria all into it and sludge and swamp masses and stuff like that and sue on it. So that's I hate to say it, but Scorpio is toxic waters. That's not really good for relationship houses, um, especially not in the home and family. That kind of goes against everything the home and family energy and back is in general back supported by. I'm not saying everybody's individual family because everybody individual family is different and things are created differently and everybody works differently. But in general, the energetic energy of family itself, home, safety, security, all that stuff like that. That don't really fit well with Scorpio. But y'all feel free to put y'all input on there if you disagree with me, and in the chat, in the comment section, whatever. I get back with y'all and all that stuff. And yeah, any questions, I get back with you too. But with that being said, y'all have a great day and all that stuff in the third. Appreciate y'all for being here. Much love.